Hey guys, Exterminarity here from ASC Gamers. Today I am playing a bit of Die Rise from the new Revolution map pack. Now I've recently uploaded some gameplay from this map. It's on my channel right now, you can check it out. I'll make sure to link it in the description. But this tutorial, or more or less gameplay, live comm, whatever you want to call it, will be more focused on teaching you guys how to get to higher rounds on Die Rise, specifically, and other maps as a whole. So, just be playing this, doing some buildables too. Just be a helpful tutorial all around for high rounds, buildables, because buildables, they definitely help when you want to get to higher rounds. So, usually right here in the first room we have several parts for it. So just kill some zombies, grab all the points. So one of the big keys when you want to go to a high round is being fortified, perk-wise and weapon-wise. So really what you want to do is you want to be able to have a good weapon from the box. So let's just say something like a hammer, or you know, if you don't want to go to the box, you can buy a gun off the wall and 94 PDW. That's what this map is really great for, Die Rise in particular, because you can buy the PDW and the AN94 off the wall. That is just fantastic, because those are pretty try-hard weapons, and then you put them in zombies, and it's a formula for disaster, for the zombies that is. So going to the box, great. Buying weapons off the map, or off the wall on this map, fantastic. And then comes along perks. Now that's a bit sporadic for this map because of the elevators and them being random every time. But other than that, grabbing Juggernaut isn't too hard, and that's always my go-to perk. I'm sure that's the case for a lot of you guys too. But that, usually Mule Kick, because I always like having a third weapon in case I run out of ammo for my other two, which is very often once you get to higher rounds like 20 and beyond. Zombies start getting pretty tough to kill.
By a lack of ammo is a positive.
So yeah, like Juggernaut, Mule Kick, Sleight of Hand definitely. And now with this new map, I really enjoy Who's Who, because it's basically like Quick Revive in the fact that you can revive yourself. I'm guessing Quick Revive just eliminates all of the, what do you want to call it? Let's just say the difficulty, because you don't actually spawn back and revive yourself. Rather, you just revive yourself without any zombies messing with you while you're doing so. But there's perks down, so let's see what's next. Usually for the first couple of rounds, when I want to last long on a zombies round, I just grab as many points as I can while knifing. That'll allow me to get around the map. Before I run out of ammo, I can grab some perks. And that's always very helpful, and some weapons off the wall. So like I said earlier, becoming very fortified earlier on really helps you get further. Just slot some zombies knifing so we don't waste any ammo, and we get extra points. 130 for the knife, 100 for the headshot. So it's definitely a better idea point-wise to go for the knives when you can. Now that's obviously a lot more difficult when you get to higher rounds, but then again you can buy Galvanuckles or the Bowie Knife, whatever is your strong suit. Go with that, get some more knife points. But that's always a great idea. Whoa, that was close. As far as knifing goes, it's always great to have a powerful melee weapon, but you gotta know your limit. Like right there, when I hit that zombie, I knifed him and he hit me. You just gotta know when to back off, or else you will get two-hitted and you'll just be down, and that'll pretty much eliminate your endeavor for that time being. So, just knowing your limits. Let's say you're training, or whatever you want to call it, and then the zombies start overwhelming you. It's not a good idea to take a stand, unless you're just in a corner and you really have no other choice. But if you have an option, you want to just run for as long as you can, and then when you're in an open area like this, you can just start turning back, shooting when you need to. But let's say you're right here, and the zombies are all around you here. You're going to want to try and run through a doorway if you can. That's always a better idea. It'll definitely increase your longevity. So let's just accumulate some more points while we can before we move on to the box and beyond. Oh yeah, I was going to point that out a bit later on when it happened. But when you have a nuke, especially when it's paired with the double points, you're just going to want to kill as many zombies as you can while you can. As you can see, my points are just going up. I always get the nuke so I can get the 800 points, because 400 times 2 is 800. I bet you guys didn't expect I was going to do a bit of math while you were here. Not too much of that. Hopefully not. But right here, going to be extra careful so I don't fall. Ooh. I can't tell you how many times I've fallen right there. It's embarrassing, I'm telling you. Let's jump down right here. Great. First time I was playing this map, I thought the mattresses were kind of a troll factor, like they were just putting them there so you'd think you'd be safe, but you take some extra damage, but luckily that's not the case. I'm quite thankful for that, because that would be very bad. Max ammo.
Max ammo!
Take it easy because I just got hit, need to lay back a little.
Destruction!
And usually one of my strategies as a zombies player, I like to go for as long as I can with as little as possible so I can gain points and get whatever I want when possible. Little analogy there if you can wrap your mind around it. But that's just what I like to do personally. Grab all the points I can while living pretty, I don't know how to say it. Let's just say living bare before living large, while having the money to live large.
Payback's a bitch!
So just train into zombies. And this is actually a really good spot for training here. You just circle them about. They come from a lot of ways, but you can move in between them easily like that. They can't hit you. Now when the rounds get higher and the zombies get harder to kill, trains like these can be a bit more difficult to run. And that's when having buildables like this liquefier really come in handy.
Keep them coming.
So you just kill a lot of zombies that are really powerful with not much effort on your part. So what I wanted to try here, I got to make one of these guys a crawler, because I personally have not tried this before. The crawlers are really bad on this map because they will kill themselves as soon as you leave the area. Hold on a sec, got a cough. Sorry about that, guys. If you've been watching in my other videos, you'll know that I've been recently recovering from a really bad cough. Sorry about that. But right here, I've heard that you can strafe jump into this location that you normally can't. I'm just trying that out right now. Let's see. Because the box is right there, in case you didn't know. I will be the first person to tell you, or will not be the first person to tell you, rather. I did not find that on my first go. It took me a couple times, but it doesn't seem like I can easily strafe jump in here. No matter. Just go down the elevator shaft. A little tip about the elevator shaft, you never want to go down this if you've been recently hit by a zombie. Yep, see, there goes the zombie. But here's Galvanuckles right here. You know what, might as well buy those. And then actually, that's really helpful because these Nova Crawlers, or whatever you want to call them, when you go a whole round and you just knife them, you get a free perk. Likewise with the monkeys in Ascension when they didn't touch your perk machines, you get a free perk. But with this case, if you don't shoot a single bullet at them, well, you get yourself a free perk, and that is fantastic. But you gotta be careful because these guys will mess you up in a heartbeat. Hopping all around like little ninjas. Come here, son. Yep, see, I just got Who's Who right there. Fantastic. Let's keep moving on here. Going into the MC Escher room, which I thought was going to be actually a lot more of a trouble navigating. But it's been pretty easy so far. I mean, it looks pretty cool, and I like the thought. I'm just not really seeing the difficulty factor that Treyarch was mentioning. But nevertheless, still a fantastic map in my opinion. But back to the main point of this video, which is longevity tactics. So now that we've got some points, we already have a perk, it's time to turn on the power. I'll be building this liquefier pretty soon, because that definitely helps in survival. Let me get upstairs to the power room. And in case you guys didn't already know where the power switch is, you'll be seeing it right here in a second. Going right here to the sweatshop. Turn it on the power, and we'll get our two first perk machines here. I saw Juggernaut there and Pack-a-Punch. So that is actually a fantastic duo. I'm liking it so far. Getting pretty lucky. That's what can be a bit tricky on this map, is finding your perks. Sometimes you just get them right off the back, and other times you have to venture for them. That depends how easy or hard your game will be. In this case, it's going to be a lot easier.
Accumulate great points.
Let's just slot these zombies. Getting a bit cramped here. This gets especially hard training in here when the zombies start running like they're starting to right now. But when they're all running full-fledged, that's when things get troubling. So let's see, we got any perks so far?
The atomic light!
Unfortunately not. Actually, Pack-a-Punch right there once it comes up. I guess I'll Pack-a-Punch the PDW, because that is a great gun. A bit overpowered. I'm sure the zombies would agree with that. But I'll make a crawler this round for sure, and I'll show you guys how to make this liquefier if you didn't already know. And actually, just knifing right now with the Galvanicles will yield me a lot of points, so I'll be able to upgrade plenty, and that is a great thing to be able to do. So it's just, I don't want to lunge into the elevator, that would not be fun. Whoa. Getting hairy. Oh. Wow. That's embarrassing. I got who's who. Oh. This is not a good... No! Oh, dang. Well, 8 rounds. Not fantastic. I wish I had double who's who in that case. Well, unfortunately, I didn't get to show you guys how long I could really go. Probably wouldn't have been a whole lot further than that, maybe 20 or so. But I hope this video gave you guys a bit of insight on how to last longer on the rounds. I will definitely be inserting some notes in the video, just so you guys can rehash the tips if you need to. But otherwise, hope you guys enjoyed, and if you did, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe if you'd like to see more videos like this one. Hey guys, hope you enjoyed the video. Now if you click the video in the top left hand corner, you will see the first episode of Gaming with the Guys. Now Gaming with the Guys is a fun series where myself and some of my friends play some Black Ops 2 multiplayer. Now if you click the video in the top right hand corner, you will see my first attempt at Die Rise. If you watch this, you can expect plenty of noob moments and light bulb discoveries. Hope you guys enjoyed the video once again, and if you did, make sure to like the video, comment on the video, and subscribe if you'd like to see more like it. Thanks.